No, I keep looking for spiritual highs lately. It's okay. What can I do?
That's something you give yourself.
Spiritual highs?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you give yourself?
See, you're suffering from Walt Disney disease.
Okay. Got it. What?
Walt Disney disease is thinking that love and happiness will come from a partner from somewhere else that will fulfill your life and make everything better. But he gets a beer belly, lays on the couch, farts, and wants another beer while he's watching sports. The love has to be for yourself, in yourself, with yourself, and when that radiates out, whoever you're around, they can't miss it. So if you're expecting love from somebody else, you're going to be sadly disappointed over and over again. Even if you're with the most wonderful soul on earth.
It's not going to work.
They tend to defecate and urinate and flatulate and vomit and sneeze stuff out their nose and say obnoxious stuff they don't mean. I love your snort.
He's got me when I start to snort. Okay. That is so true. That is so true. And yet, you know, the profession I'm in, the profession he's in too, that's what helps makes our income. These people complain about their mates and their husbands. They don't do what they want them to do.
Well, see, the problem is not the person they're dealing with. It's the problem that with them, the way they want everything different than the way it is. You accept it the way it is, it goes pretty darn good. Sure, there's bumps here and there and a few broken bones and a bloody nose on occasion. But, you know, hey, 2 days after it's happened, it's pretty much all over anyway. And, you know, the bruising heals and carry on.
Okay. That's true. Yeah. So what's when they come at you like that with at me, what do you say to them? Just get over.
Who are they coming at me with what?
Clients.
Clients.
They come in and the boyfriend's running around with it, making down the block.
You listen to them, you throw down whatever you do to do the reading, you say what the reading says, you don't interject yourself into it, you stay completely out of it.
And the spirit guides you.
If you want to call it that.
Okay. Got it.
How else are you going to pay your bills?
I don't know.
But if you get involved in their life, then you suffer along with them.
Oh, no, I get involved in their life. No, don't want to be involved in anybody else's life. No. Stay out about everybody's garden.
And realize that everything you tell them earnestly that you want to help them is probably going to be ignored.
That's true. Mm-hmm. It really is going to be ignored. It's going to be ignored. Oh, I've gotten over that. Ignored. It just doesn't matter. Like you said, plant seeds and they grow. If they don't, they just doesn't really totally matter at all. You know. No, I finally have gotten that. Don't try. Whoops.
I flung my glasses?
She did hers.
Oh, what did I do that? Over there.
No, I have found the people with the unhappiest lives are the people who meddle in everybody else's business.
Huh?
I have found through my work with people, the people who meddle in other people's lives, you know, all the time, have the most unhappy lives themselves.
Of course.
Because they're just not where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Where they're supposed to be is a bunch of nonsense.
Okay.
Whatever they're doing and wherever they are is where they're supposed to be. They wouldn't be there.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's why it doesn't do any good to offer any.
No, it doesn't do any good to offer
advice.
Just listen.
Unless you're part of what's supposed to be. If you're giving them some advice that's supposed to be part of their life, then it'll have some effect on them. Otherwise, you get frustrated because they didn't listen to you.
I've gotten past that one, hopefully. It's like, no, don't listen to it. Don't listen to me. No, it doesn't work. You got any questions, Ms. Kathy?
Well, I think it's interesting. To me, this came full circle to what we were originally talking about. Because
humility?
Yes, pretty much. Because I think you have to... when someone comes to you as a friend, not you guys in the business, but if someone came to me as a friend, doing basically what you just said they do to you, telling them about how horrible life is, and what should I do.
Oh, that doesn't happen in my life anymore.
You kind of, I have to become, have that humility to step aside and say, this isn't about me. Even though I want to fix you, it's not about me.
And another thing you got to do too is to cut it short. Don't let them go on and on, because they are suffering while they're pouring their heart out to you, and they're reliving all this torment over again, and on top of it, they're dragging you into it. And any hope of spiritual happening is going down the tubes like a black hole, because they've turned into a black hole, and anybody in their orbit gets sucked right in. And even though you care for this person and love them dearly, when you see their phone on the caller ID, you want to throw up. Does that ring true?
Well, you know exactly.
Oh, yes, it is. I know what you're saying.
And the thing is,
no way.
I have instilled this into my life. If you have to tell me something that takes longer than 5 minutes, I don't want to hear it. Seriously, within 5 minutes, you should encapsulate anything important you have to tell me, or I just really don't want to get involved with your suffering. I don't want to watch you suffer.
Right.
I don't want to add fire to your suffering. It's like a fire. They're on fire, and you're throwing logs in. Yeah, burn some more. Oh, I feel horrible here. Oh, that's just terrible. Wait, what did you say to them? Oh, they did that? Oh my God, they didn't do that. Really? Again, they did that? And you have to happen again. It just goes on and on and on and on. You want, damn, when's she going to get off the phone? When's he going to get off the phone? Oh, Lord. Hey, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
And then you feel terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel horrible.
And they feel better because they got
No, they don't feel better.
They don't
They do not feel better. They are in hell. They feel horrible. And for some reason, they get off on it.
Oh, they do.
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't be doing it.
We talked a little bit about something in my life about falling into a familiar pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes that's a lot of what that is.
Yes.
This misery is a familiar pattern to them, wherever it came from or originated. So they're comfortable in their discomfort.
It's usually something they learn from their parents.
Right.
They learn from their parents or people around them or something. We're all programmed when we're kids.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't born racist. They're programmed that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not their fault.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And your idea of the group of having people come together for the spiritual song, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, that would be a great way to reprogram what feels familiar. If you brought yourself to that level, and that becomes to feel like this is where I should be all the time, then you sort of reprogram yourself to be in that direction as opposed to misery all the time. Or
as long as you don't do it, you should be. But don't add all the time in there, because then later you'll pick on yourself for not being that way.
Yeah, right.
So you're setting yourself up for misery.
Yeah. But just to be there and feel that and know that feels right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is the way it should be.
Mm-hmm. It feels right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With what people should just go with what feels right. Mm-hmm. Because for me that's just the best path the earth is put together, because we can't tell where we're supposed to. I'm to the place I can't tell where I'm supposed to go. What I'm supposed to do next. Mm-hmm. I mean, I got a general thing because I know Tuesday I have to get my hair done, but short of that kind of stuff, don't know. I mean, really, just the mechanical.
Yeah, you
things,
shouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
You should just go on and on and on and on and learn and grow and love and just
Yeah, have fun.
Be understanding, but not to the point of being a doormat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Be forgiving, but not to the point where you don't forgive yourself. Be loving, but not to the point where you don't love yourself. Everything's got to be balanced. And
so many people feel like if they do this checklist of good things, then life is going to work out good.
Good sucks. Bad sucks, good sucks. They're both mirror images of each other. Together, they do pretty good.
Yeah, just a little sprinkle.
Yeah, you get right to the middle. That's state of grace. Mm-hmm. I always go to that Bishop Fulton J. Shade. Yeah, grace is right in the middle between bad and evil. Right in the center.
Between bad and good.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Well, without one, you wouldn't recognize the other.
Yeah, no, you couldn't. You got to have a little bit of both in there.
You can't have tall people without short people.
That's right.
Can't have fat people without skinny people.
Yeah.
Can't do any of them. Yeah. Can't old that young.
You can't have brilliant people without idiots.
Yeah.
And they're usually all in one family.
You just got an A+ plus Kathy. They're all one family. I love
And
it.
usually the brilliant people turn out to be the biggest idiots.
Yeah, I know. This is so true. This is so true. Yes, they do. They live the longest too. Make the most misery in the family usually. A lot of times they do.
Yeah.
I always contended, I know this isn't true, but I always contended God kept the most miserable people alive the longest because he was giving them a shot to clear their karma and do whatever else before. Of course, it didn't matter about anybody else around them.
So God wants to do this to
No, I don't. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh.
So God stopped
Blame
wanting.
someone that can't defend themselves.
Yeah, right. This is true. Oh, Lord.
funny.
Okay. Oh, well, guys, thank you all very much for being with us and laughing with us. This is our camera lady drops her glasses again.
I just keep them on my head.
Well, this one went on for 37 minutes.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Show up again. We'll probably be here in a week or two. We love you. Bye.
Oh.